Why insist on an eye for an eye when the eye you lost is now a sick-looking gemstone? Aemond Targaryen's sparkly new look is thrilling House of the Dragon fans. Here's why. The Season 1 finale of House of the Dragon saw Princess Rhaenyra and Daemon return to Dragonstone. Soon after, Princess Rhaenys arrives and informs the two of King Viserys' death, Alicent's subsequent usurpation of the throne, and the crowning of Aegon II as king. Both Targaryens are rightfully angry, with Daemon calling for an all-out war against the Greens, but Rhaenyra keeps a cool head. Instead of jumping straight to battle, which could see many innocents die, she sends envoys to secure alliances with House Tully, Stark, and Baratheon. Her eldest son, Jacaerys, travels to House Tully before heading north to confirm House Stark's allegiance. Meanwhile, Rhaenyra's younger son, Lucerys, travels to Storm's End to secure an alliance with House Baratheon. And it's there where the finale dialed it up. Luke arrives at Storm's End only to see the dragon Vhagar already there. As he enters the Baratheon Hall, he's greeted by his uncle, Aemond Targaryen, who seems to have already secured a Baratheon alliance through a marriage pact.
Did you really think that you could just fly about the realm, trying to steal my brother's throne at no cost?
Before leaving, Aemond demands Luke cut out his eye as retribution for him losing his own eye years ago. Aemond then removes his eye patch, revealing the sapphire he has in place of the eye he lost to Luke when they were kids. While House of the Dragon has plenty of differences from its source material, Fire and Blood, fans were pleased that Aemond's sapphire eye made it to the show. The reveal left many viewers surprised, and their reactions on social media tell you all you need to know. While Aemond's fantastical replacement for his eye is very on par with George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, Game of Thrones tended to dull down many of the more eccentric appearances of characters from the books, so the reveal left many viewers surprised. After the finale, Twitter blew up, with fans talking about Aemond, his eye, and his questionable actions that perfectly set up Season 2. One fan posted, "Aemond's sapphire eye reveal was so sick." The discussion also made its way over to Reddit on a House of the Dragon thread. The verdict? The eye is indeed sick. One user wrote, "I gotta say, Aemond's sapphire eye looks sick as f." Another agreed, posting, "Yes, I immediately said to my husband, why doesn't he stop wearing the eye patch? That thing looks badass." Others took the opportunity to praise Ewan Mitchell for his portrayal of Aemond, like one user who simply stated, "The actor is perfect for the role." Others commented that they wanted to hate Aemond, but adding a cool sapphire eye to Mitchell's already excellent performance left them captivated by the character instead. Like in the show, Fire and Blood introduces Aemond as the third-born child of King Viserys Targaryen and Alicent Hightower. His early childhood is represented accurately in House of the Dragon, including being the last child to bond with a dragon. While he grows up thinking that gaining Vhagar made up for him losing an eye, he still resents Rhaenyra's children for taking the Iron Throne from him and his brother Aegon II. In House of the Dragon, the events at Storm's End more or less played out the way they did in the book. But there are a few differences, minor book spoilers ahead. Some small details that the show left out included Aemond being taunted by one of Boris Baratheon's daughters after Lucerys ignored his uncle's threatening words, further inciting Aemond's actions against his nephew. In the book, while Boris doesn't allow violence within his walls, he tells Aemond that he has no say in what happens outside of Storm's End. One larger change from the source material is that Aemond purposefully kills Lucerys and his dragon Arax, whereas in House of the Dragon, Vhagar disobeys Aemond, making Lucerys' death more or less an accident. Though, as the showrunner Ryan Condal pointed out to Vanity Fair, no one could have known what was actually going on in Aemond's head when the Maesters were writing the history of the war in Fire and Blood. So this interpretation isn't wrong or right. It's just another way the showrunners have made this story their own.